Christina Applegate, this may be hard for you to believe. You have the ability to end multiple sclerosis. No, I am not a celebrity stalker. I'm a 60-year-old woman who was diagnosed with MS in 2016. There was a point in my MS journey where I was headed very close to where you are now. I was feeling very, very unsteady. I've seen your interviews online. I've looked into your eyes and I see the pain that you are carrying. And I recognize it because it is so very similar to the pain that I was carrying. Yes, I say was. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis in 2016, and I heard those words. You have multiple sclerosis. I know what those words do to you. I know the emotions that you feel when someone tells you that. I mean, first it's denial, right? No, can't be me. Other people have MS. I've seen them. I've seen the videos. I've seen the pictures. That's not me. That's not my life. And then it starts to sink in. With every new symptom, with every downturn of your health, yes, with every pound you gain, because multiple sclerosis is a metabolic disease. That's something nobody wants to tell you about. They tell you that it's an autoimmune disease. They tell you that your body is attacking your brain cells. Why would I do that? I've worked so hard on myself. That's what they tell you. And they also tell you that there's no cure, and they don't know what the heck caused it. How can that be? People have been suffering with this disease for hundreds of years, and they don't know what caused it, and they don't know how to cure it. Well, they do have medications. These medications come in 3 tiers. The first tier is the least toxic. The third tier is the most toxic, and they start you out slow. I was giving myself shots of Copaxone, and I was getting welts on my body, swelling up. You know what? I would have endured that, Christina. I would have endured that if it helped me. But I continued to get lesions on my brain. Every year, they took an MRI, and maybe the first couple of years were okay, but it was the third year that got me. The lesions started coming again. So I moved to number 2, Tecfidera. Tecfidera is just a simple pill. Just take the pill. You'll be fine. We've got this. I took the pill, and you get this tingly feeling all over your body. You get this very strange, unreal feeling. And you know what? I would have endured that. I would have endured that if the MS had stopped. But no, another lesion. So they had to take me off it. I go up to the 3rd tier. They put me on this medication called Ocrevus. Ocrevus is an infusion that you get every 6 months. $70,000 a year for this medication. There's only a 40% chance that it might stop the progression of lesions, does not cure you in the least, kills your liver enzymes, and lowers your immune system, kills your B cells. So now, at a time where there are viruses floating around in the world, you have no immune system, or very little immune system. Just mask. Just stay away from people. Just be totally bored and lonely for the rest of your life. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. That's where I was, Christina. I was isolating. I was masking. I was not feeling any better. In fact, additional symptoms came on, but you don't have a new lesion. However, still not feeling great. And that's when I heard about the next thing I'm going to tell you. And don't turn this off. Listen to me. Listen to what I'm going to tell you, because this is so important. I started watching YouTube because I watched everything on Netflix, because I couldn't read, because my eyes were wonky. So I turned on YouTube and just typed in diet for MS. There had to be something that I could do. And up pops this doctor, Dr. Berry, and he starts talking about a diet for autoimmune disease. It's called the Carnivore diet. Ha! Just eat meat? Now that's crazy. Who would ever just eat meat? Not me. I was eating 9 vegetables a day. I was making them in the morning. I was eating them all day long. And you know what? That's all I could do, Christina. That's all I could do. I'd make my vegetables and I'd sit in the recliner. And now I'd watch YouTube. So that was Dr. Berry. So Dr. Anthony Chaffee, plants are trying to kill you. What? Plants are trying to kill you? Plants are healthy. Plants are good for you. People praise me for eating my vegetables. My mother told me, eat your veggies. I was known as the healthy eater. Why would vegetables try and kill me? Now that's the most ridiculous thing I have ever heard in my life. And I know you're a vegetarian, Christina. I know you are, and I know you love your veggies. I know it. But please just listen. Listen to my story. 3 months go by, but I can't stop watching these videos. Every day I would get up, make my vegetables, sit down, and watch my YouTube videos because I found all these other people. Not only did I find plenty of doctors. There's Dr. Robert Kiltz, there's Dr. Berry, there's Dr. Chaffee, there's Dr. Oveda, there's Dr. Baker. All these doctors are talking about the carnivore diet. But now I'm seeing influencers like the Steak and Butter Gal, like Kerry Mann from Homestead How. Homestead How. He's a homesteader. He started a homestead channel. And he learned about the carnivore diet from Dante Ferrigno. All these people are talking about the healing and, yes, the weight loss that they are experiencing from eating just fatty red meat. What? Where's the veggies? Where's the carbs? The healthy carbs. Where are they? What about healthy fats? We were always taught canola oil, corn oil, olive oil. These are the healthy fats. Stay away from the saturated fat because the saturated fat's gonna kill you. Don't do steak. Don't do eggs. You can do eggs, but don't eat that little yellow ball in the middle of the egg. That's what I always did. But these people are saying eat a lot of fat, eat a lot of protein, not vegetable protein, not broccoli, not Brussels sprouts, steak, hamburger, ribs. Eat that stuff. Stay away from the stuff that they told us was healthy, and you will see yourself become healthy. It's starting to make sense to me, Christina. This was starting to make sense, and that's pretty scary because I'm looking at these people. I'm like, all right, what are they trying to sell me? No one was selling me anything. No one had a link to a vitamin or a shake or something, a cream, a hair rinse, something that was going to cost me money. No one wanted to sell me a thing. They just wanted to get the word out there. Then I found this man, Dave Mack. He is an Australian that lives in Japan who videotapes his interviews with people who have been eating only meat for a certain amount of time and has experienced healing. What? I became addicted. I watched video after video after video after video. It took me 3 months to buy into this. 3 months of sitting there, sick as a dog, watching videos about eating meat. One day, March 5th, 2 years ago yesterday, I woke up, it was a Tuesday morning, and I said, you know what? I am so sick of watching these videos and not doing a thing. I am just going to eat meat. So I got in my car, I went to the store, I went shopping, bought a bunch of meat, cooked it, and ate it. I decided to write this down. So as I was eating the meat day after day, I'd write down what I ate. And I didn't limit it to, I just want to say, I didn't limit it just to red meat. I ate steak, hamburger, chicken, fish, butter, cheese. I was not going to just eat fatty red meat at that moment. Just stay with me here. After 3 weeks, I woke up one morning and it was like everything was just a little bit brighter. I felt a lot more energy. I was actually smiling. I felt happy for the first time in a very, very long time. And nothing else changed. Still had my life. Still lived in the same place. Still had the same family members, same friends, everything. Nothing else changed, Christina. The only thing that changed is I went on a carnivore diet. I only ate meat, chicken, fish, cheese, heavy cream. I only ate all of those things that they told me my entire life to stay away from. I stayed away from the stuff they told me to eat. And when I say they, I mean everyone in the whole entire world. Stayed away from everything they told me to eat and only ate everything they told me not to eat. 3 weeks. That's all it took. Some people take a little longer. So just letting you know that. Some people say, well, Diane, it wasn't 3 weeks. It took me 2 months. 2 months. Some people say, well, I did this thing and I guess, I lost some weight. My skin looked better, felt better in some ways. My blood sugar went down. However, the MS didn't feel better until probably 5 months. So what? So what? Some people are still waiting for their story. Some people have just started this thing and they're waiting for their story. But you know what? They're enjoying it. They're enjoying what they eat. Maybe not at first. You know what to do? Go on YouTube, Google vegetarian to carnivore video. You're going to find these people who have eaten their first bite of meat for the first time. Most of them like it. Most of them hate the idea of eating the meat. So their face looks like kind of miserable at first. But then after they eat it, it's like they come alive. I know a lot of vegans. I know a lot of vegetarians who have changed to the carnivore diet. Not trying to convert you. I'm just trying to give you information. If nobody communicates this, if nobody gives another person this information, we're not doing humanity justice. So if you've made it this far in the video, congratulations. Just keep on watching. Just keep on watching those people I mentioned. Just keep on watching me. I've got some okay videos. I've got some interviews that are pretty helpful. If you want, you can reach out to me. Just keep watching, and I'll see you next time.